Hi, everyone. Meteorologist Bill Rentschler in the 1011 Out streaming studio. Hope everyone is having a nice Tuesday morning. It is a bitterly cold start to our day today, especially after, again, some of the mild weather that we saw over the weekend and last week, transitioning to colder, more normal conditions for early February. Again, we still have like Punxsutawney Phil said, about 6 more weeks of winter. Again, meteorological spring doesn't start until March 1st. So again, getting back to kind of where we should be for this time of year, looking like probably going to be a cloudy, cold, and just kind of blustery gray day across the state today. So we'll go ahead and dive in as to what we can expect today and over the next couple of days, because we do have a couple things at least that we want to talk about. Looking at the numbers from yesterday, 41 degrees for your high. Again, that was pretty early in the day. We saw temperatures dipping down into the 20s and 30s by the late afternoon, early evening. But still, with as cold as it was yesterday, technically speaking, it was a few degrees above average, 37 and 16, that normal high and low temperature. And again, you can still see no moisture. So now 14 inches below normal for our snowfall so far this year, and about 3/4 of an inch below normal in terms of just our liquid precipitation, and chance for some moisture as we head into the day tomorrow. But unfortunately, it's, in my opinion, the worst kind of moisture that we can see in the wintertime. That's going to be a chance for some maybe freezing drizzle or freezing rain across the area. In terms of the snow, again, we've showed you this graphic plenty of times. We'll continue to show it to you as long as we're at the top of the list. 1 inch of snow from October 1st through today's date, February 4th, is the least amount of snow that we've ever seen this deep into the winter season. Again, and you have a 2022-23 season and 21-22 season not far behind. Again, 21-22 winter season for us had just 5.1 inches of snow. That's the least amount of snow that we've ever seen for the entire season. And again, at this point right now, I have no reason to believe that we wouldn't at least threaten that record. With the way this winter has gone, there does look like there could be some snow chances in the area, maybe early next week. We'll talk about that in just a minute. As far as your weather headlines today, again, already mentioned it once, but kind of just a cold, cloudy, breezy day today. Again, awfully cold out there this morning. I think it's just going to be kind of one of those gray winter days. We're going to watch for the potential for some freezing drizzle, maybe even just some outright freezing rain at times across parts of eastern Nebraska on Wednesday. I do think there are better chances for this as you head further to the east across parts of Iowa, Missouri, and then over into Illinois. But again, we'll at least have a low-end chance, I think, for some of that freezing precipitation Wednesday morning through the afternoon time frame. Temperature is going to be hovering right around that freezing mark for us. And then overall, I think over the next week, fairly typical February weather coming our way. Temperatures in the 30s, maybe reaching the low 40s at times. And then we'll keep an eye again on early next week, a chance for maybe some snow back across the area. As far as low temperatures this morning, again, it was cold out there. Again, this is just the air temperatures. It's been feeling even colder than this. Low single digits to low teens for temperatures this morning, including 11 degrees here in Lincoln at the airport, 9 in Grand Island, 10 out in North Platte. The Tempest weather stations across the Lincoln Metro showing those low temperatures this morning. Again, right around 10 degrees, plus or minus a degree here or there. And so, again, cold to start our Tuesday to go along with the cloudy skies. You can see sky views across the state. There's maybe some filtered sunshine in a few spots, but a lot of cloud cover out there right now. It's 12 at the airport. Feels like 4 below, though, when you factor in that northeast wind at around 15 miles an hour. And, again, that 10 here at the studios in Midtown Lincoln at 40th and Vine. So, again, bitterly cold as we start our Tuesday. And, again, it just feels even that much colder after we were at 62 degrees on Sunday afternoon. So, again, just a couple days later, feels like temperature of 4 below. So, again, over 60-degree swing in those feels like temperatures in just the last 2 days. Current temperatures on the Lincoln Tempest stations across town, again, still right around that low temperature, right around 10 degrees or so, give or take a few degrees here or there. Again, colder spot down there in the southeastern corner, down near Nebraska Parkway and 91st Street, 9 degrees for them. Temperatures across the state, again, it's still single digits in the teens for most. Falls City is the warm spot showing off at 19 degrees this morning. Again, 12 at the Lincoln Airport, 9 in Grand Island, 11 in North Platte this morning. Winds, again, I think they'll be blustery at times today. We'll say breezy with a lowercase b. We'll say 10 to 20 miles an hour, some occasional gusts between 25 maybe to 30 miles an hour. Right now, generally out of the, variable direction for the eastern half of the state, it's more out of the north and northeast. Western half of the state, it's more out of the east and southeast. So I think we'll see changing wind directions as we head through the day today. And again, it will be blustery at times. You factor in that wind. Most areas have wind chills that are below zero right now. As cold as about 10 to 11 degrees below zero in the coldest spots. That would be in York as well as Alliance out in the Panhandle early this morning. Satellite radar picture, again, generally shows dry weather out there, but again, we can see all that cloud cover. If you look at the visible satellite imagery, again, you can see some thicker cloud cover, I think, across the western sections of the state. Still see some filtered sunshine in some parts of eastern Nebraska, but I think through balance of the day today, we're going to be looking at generally overcast skies across the state. We zoom out and look at a regional view. Overall, right now, things are pretty quiet, not a whole lot for us to worry about. You zoom out and look at a national view, and again, for the most part, not a whole lot happening. There is some snow showers across parts of Montana, southern Canada, some activity, an atmospheric river event that's continuing across parts of California, bringing some rain and snow to those areas. You look at the weather alerts. Again, you do have winter storm warnings, winter weather advisories across parts of, again, the high country in California into Oregon, Idaho, Montana. Some cold weather advisories across North Dakota into Montana. Here at home, though, again, really not a whole lot happening. We do have that winter weather advisory across parts of northern Missouri. And that's going to be in anticipation for that potential for some freezing rain and freezing drizzle as we head into the day tomorrow. So again, they're looking at the potential up to maybe 1/10 of an inch of ice as we head into the day tomorrow. So that winter weather advisory for those folks in Missouri beginning at 3 a.m. Wednesday, ending at 6 p.m. On Wednesday. But again, nothing for us just yet. It wouldn't surprise me, though, if maybe some eastern or southeastern Nebraska counties did go under a winter weather advisory, especially since some of that activity could come as we head maybe into the drive time, both in the morning and in the evening on Wednesday. So it is something we'll keep a close eye on. So skycast through the day today. Again, I think overall just kind of a cloudy, gray day. Again, generally dry as we head through the day today. There might be some spotty drizzle here and there, but I think we're dry through the day on your Tuesday. Winds eventually turning to the east, I think, as we head into Tuesday afternoon, Tuesday evening. And then those easterly winds will continue as we head tonight and into the day tomorrow. And then as we head into Wednesday morning, that's when we're going to start to see a chance for some drizzle, some light rain. And again, this could be some freezing rain, freezing drizzle as we start Wednesday. Our in-house model that we're showing here, the graph model, again, doesn't have a ton of that activity, but again, some of the other models, they really do, especially, again, across the eastern third of the state and then across parts of southern Iowa and northern Missouri, and that would be through the day on Wednesday. Some of them may be trending a little bit later into the day on Wednesday for some of that activity. So again, I know there's not a lot to actually see here on this model. This is just our in-house model, but I do think, again, there will be that opportunity for some freezing drizzle, freezing rain, cloudy skies, gray conditions again, some low clouds, maybe some patchy fog at times through the day on Wednesday. And as we head into Wednesday evening, most of that, again, I think should begin to come to an end, especially as we head towards Wednesday night. And then into Thursday, a cold front kind of pushes through the state. You can see those arrows there turning blue, picking up a little bit as that front pushes through. That kind of scours out the moisture across the area. So skies clear out as we head into the day on Thursday. And we should be looking at mostly sunny skies, I think, with slightly milder conditions as we head through the day on your Thursday, but again, maybe just a little bit on the blustery side. So if we zoom in, take a closer look, statewide skycast, again, through the day today, cloudy skies. We're looking at generally dry conditions, though, across the area into Tuesday evening, cloudy, quiet, and then it's as we get overnight tonight into Wednesday that we start to see that chance for some patchy freezing drizzle, maybe some light freezing rain at times. Not looking at much in the way of any ice accumulations, a glaze to maybe a few hundredths of an inch possible, so again, very minor in terms of any ice accumulations, but even a little bit of ice can make things pretty slippery pretty quick, so it is something we want to watch for and certainly just be mindful of, give yourself a little extra time, and so that threat will continue, I think, through Wednesday evening before that next frontal system arrives and again kind of scours out that moisture as we head into Thursday morning. As far as the 7-day precipitation potential, again, this takes us today through February 11th. Generally speaking, overall, we're looking at fairly light moisture being even possible over the course the next several days. Much higher amounts are going to be possible as you head off to our east and to our southeast, where that storm track is going to be a little bit more active. If you look at the snowfall forecast over the next 7 days, long-range models, though, it is indicating maybe some more active weather, or the potentially more active weather as we head into the early part of the week next week. What we do see on here, again, some widespread light snow across Nebraska would potentially be again late next Monday into next Tuesday as the system sort of swings through the area. Both of our long-range models, European and now this one, the GFS, do have that activity across the area. So again, that does give me at least a glimmer of hope that we could potentially see at least some activity sometime early to mid next week. Again, the way this winter has gone, though, again, it was certainly in a wait-and-see mode. We've seen this before, and nothing has happened. So, again, we're still just going to kind of wait and before we, really kind of sound the alarm on that potential for any snowfall returning to the area. In terms of temperatures, it's going to be a cold one today. High temperatures, upper teens to upper 20s across the state. And again, with some blustery conditions, it's going to feel even colder than that. So 29 in Lincoln, 26 in Grand Island, 19 in O'Neill today, 20 in Ainsworth, 25 in North Platte. And again, to go along with that wind at around 10 to 20 miles an hour, we'll likely see wind chills single digits and I think teens through a good chunk of the day today. Low temperatures tonight, not quite as cold. Low teens to low 20s as we head into our Wednesday. But then Wednesday, again, you can see, especially for eastern and southeastern Nebraska, we're right around freezing, if not right at freezing, as we head through the day tomorrow. So again, when we're talking freezing rain, freezing drizzle, I cannot tell you how much, just a half a degree matters. If you're a half a degree warmer than expected, then you're just dealing with rain or drizzle, liquid. You're not worrying about the ice part. If you're a little bit colder, again, it could be a lot more ice. So again, really tenths of a degree matter on a day like tomorrow when we do have that potential for some freezing precipitation. But tomorrow, pretty wide spread in temperatures, anywhere from the low 30s in eastern Nebraska. The Panhandle could see temperatures into the 50s to near 60 degrees. So again, pretty widespread into Wednesday afternoon for temperatures. Low temperatures Thursday morning, low teens to low 20s again. Not terribly out of the norm for early early February. And then high temperatures Thursday do rebound a little bit, upper 30s to lower to middle 40s across the state. In Lincoln, we'll say 42, 41 in Grand Island, 45 in North Platte. Low temperatures Friday morning, upper teens, low 20s. So again, fairly seasonal for us. Again, on Friday, it looks fairly nice, upper 30s to low 40s for most. So again, Thursday, Friday do have the potential to be, I think, fairly nice and probably a couple of our nicer days over the next week to 10 days. Low temperatures Saturday morning, anywhere from the low teens to the upper 20s across the state. Saturday afternoon temperatures begin to retreat just a little bit, though, as another round of colder air settles into the area, low 20s to the low to mid 30s across the state. And then as you head into Sunday, the second half of the weekend, again, temperatures near seasonal norms, upper 30s, right around 40 degrees in Lincoln, upper 30s again by next Monday. So again, overall, kind of up and down for us as we head over the course of the next week in Lincoln. That chance just 30% right now. So again, it's not a great chance, but we're at least talking about the potential for some freezing drizzle on Wednesday, and then breezy Thursday, Friday, and even into Saturday. Small chance for some moisture then on Saturday as well. I think better chances are going to arrive as we head past Monday of next week, and we'll look at that in just a second. 10-day forecast for select cities across the state looks like this. Again, a lot of blue on here, so again, fairly February-like. Again, I think Thursday, Friday are probably two of our nicer days out of the next week to 10 days. You get past that, again, temperatures again generally at or below normal for us as we head into the weekend and then into early next week. As far as chances for any moisture, again, we'll watch for that chance for some freezing precipitation on Wednesday. Otherwise, we're generally dry Thursday, Friday, outside chance on Saturday, dry Sunday, and then a little bit more active as we potentially head into the work week next week. So again, we'll keep an eye on that. 8 to 14 day temperature outlook from the Climate Prediction Center. This takes us February 11th through February 17th. Again, better than average odds. We're seeing below normal temperatures across much of the area. And again, we saw that reflected in the 10-day forecast there. And again, still has better than average odds of wetter than normal conditions across the area as well. But again, we've seen that quite a bit so far this winter. And again, we still only have 1 inch of snow, still only have a tenth of an inch of liquid precipitation shown so far this year. So again, we'll kind of have to just wait and see. Otherwise, again, kind of cold, cloudy, blustery today, but then probably the big thing will be at least the potential for some light freezing precipitation into the day on Wednesday. So we'll keep an eye on that, keep you updated. So make sure you keep it tuned to 1011 both on air and online for all of your latest forecast details. And so until next time, hope everyone has a nice Tuesday. Hope everyone stays warm out there.